This is a podcast. The thoughts, views, and comments are just fun. We're just having a good time. Do not take us serious. Do not get offended. And if you do get offended, we are sorry in advance because we're just having fun on the podcast and trying to make entertainment for all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the show. I'm gonna redo that disclaimer because I don't like my voice in there.
For reals.
Kinshok, can you do it with your voice? Because I don't like my voice on that.
No.
Welcome to the Marcy Diamond Show. I am Ras Mixx. I'm here with my good friend Kinshok. Marcy is on. She's not gonna be with us tonight because she's I'm not gonna tell her business, but she's just not with us tonight. Let's just say that. We have a special guest. Sincerely, Tracie is joining us. Welcome.
Hello,
Tracie.
y'all. Hello.
How are you doing tonight? How you ladies doing tonight?
Great. Real glad to be here.
So Tracie, tell us about yourself. You know, you're a YouTuber, content creator.
Oh yes. I've been on this beautiful website for 7 entire years, and I pretty much do commentary. The first video I ever did was like a review on a movie, and I've never stopped talking since. I have I have 3 children. They're grown. They're almost grown. They be acting grown. And yeah, pretty much I live in New York City and I'm here with my views. Okay. Usually my opinion is opposite of other folks. So like if the sheep are going one way, Tracie's usually going the opposite way. So you probably will never be able to tell 100% what I'm going to think about any given subject. Thanks for having me, by the way.
No problem. I mean, I seen you on Twitter. I was liking your little comment, liking your little tweets. That's funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say little tweets. I like your tweets. They were funny.
Thank you.
I was like, you know what? She knows the celebrity stuff. She knows the trending topics. She'd be a good guest to have.
You know, I don't try to find these things. These things, they just find me. I look and it's news everywhere. God, I love it. We'll always have material.
Especially when you're a Twitter person.
Oh, yeah.
He's just been barred with stuff all day.
All day. And anytime anything's trending, we are the first people to know it, the people on Twitter.
Yes. It's funny because like if you're on Twitter and Facebook, you'll see a joke on Twitter on Monday, on Wednesday it's on Facebook, and it's starting y'all like, yo, y'all late.
Y'all late. Like, did you hear what happened in the news 12 hours ago? I'm like, girl, we knew that like immediately as soon as it happened. We're on Twitter.
Right. It's like you get the fastest news on Twitter.
We do. It's not all bad.
Well, speaking of Twitter, I got a topic we need to discuss because I seen this today and people was losing their minds. Here is exchange, text exchange. It starts out, hey, this is Vance. Hi. It starts off good. Hope you've had a good day. I'm excited for tomorrow. I could pick you up, but if you're not comfortable, we can just meet there. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like getting some ice cream in this hot weather. LOL. Kind. Her response, sorry, this may come off as rude, but I don't do ice cream dates. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and a day like that seems like absolute bare minimum for me. Meeting up will be a waste of both of our time since we probably don't have the same vibe. Best wishes. He just said, cool. Who was in the wrong there?
First of all, you better be glad he didn't take you home for a bowl of ramen. Okay, because come on. Seriously? There's no certain age to go on a certain date. I don't need a fancy restaurant. I mean, I think it's cute. I mean, it's a cute idea. I understand if a woman is a little mature and she's like, this is childish, but that's her mentality that needs to be broadened probably. That's what I think.
Kinshok, what are your thoughts?
What's his phone number? Because I like ice cream.
No,
I think that was just rude.
Very.
That was just very rude on her part. I think he was trying to. It sounds like it's the first time they're meeting. He's trying to do something like, why am I going to spend $300-$400 on a dinner on you, and I don't even know if I like you yet. So that was mean on her part.
It seems that people expectations for a first date have gotten out of hand. We talked about this before. It's like people expect to get flown on a weekend vacation on the first date. Oh no, I just met you. You better get this Wendy's 5 for $5 and we call it a day.
5 for $5 works. Just don't put no pickles on my burger. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, and
that's
she's talking
crazy. Like, that's ungrateful. He's very polite. You know how disrespectful some dudes are nowadays? He was so polite.
And he was just making it as a suggestion. He was just saying, I think maybe we can go get some ice cream because it's so hot out. She could have countered with, Well, usually in warmer countries, they go get coffee or something to counteract the heat or something. She could have countered with something
Right,
instead of
right.
just saying, you were not worth my
Anyway.
time.
Or can we drop a burger? Can we like grab a burger from somewhere after we have ice cream? That would have been cool. I mean, if she did it in a nice way, because she seems like she's just too bougie. You
She's
know?
26. That generation, they're out of whack with as far as dating, and she gonna have this like, and I'm pretty sure she used this and showed all her friends. Look how I talked to this. Look how I showed him. Then like, and then when she gonna do this for a few years, then she gonna find herself in her 30s. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
30, she gonna be my age. She gonna be in her 40s. Like, oh my God, I couldn't find no good. You left a good man. He wanted to go get ice cream, and you said no.
They gonna find themselves like, what happened? I'm this old and I have nobody to talk to. Like, yeah, you blew everybody off.
Crazy. I think that I don't feel like you have to lower your standards, but I feel like you do need to broaden your horizon. You do need to be a little more open-minded. Now, obviously, if he said, let's go for a walk in the park in 90-degree weather, obviously we're gonna be like, thanks, but are you crazy? It's hot out there. I'm not trying to be out there in the heat. That's different. But ice cream, that's appropriate.
No, that's when you counter with let's go walk in the mall and to the ice cream shop.
Or let's go someplace air conditioned. Let's go to the movies.
Someplace cool. You know, but no, you can't suggest the movies because he might as well take you to that expensive dinner because the movies is crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
But
yeah, movies are expensive nowadays.
So
what is it acceptable for? Oh, go ahead. So are we just talking about because we older and we realize that you're not gonna get too many opportunities, or
I just feel like these young people have the goals set too high. Like they want to make $1 million a year, but they don't want to work. Like they want to get on social media and they want to be these big successes, but they don't want to put up videos. Like, what do you want? You want everything handed to you. You need to open your mind. And I think it definitely comes with me being from Generation X. We did go for walks and stuff as dates back then. I mean, not even ice cream. Let's go for a walk. So, I mean, things are just completely different now. They need to just lower I'm not saying like totally lower your standards, but I'm just saying stop reaching so high and just take it for what it is.
This is the same generation that says that 100,000 a year is not enough money to make it.
Good Lord. I saw that tweet.
I don't know where these people are living. You need to move because if you're making 100,000,
they're living on Instagram. That's where they living. These people are posting these pictures. Most of them are fake, and they, look at my Bugatti life. And can you spell Bugatti?
Exactly. And then the car be a rental. The house is rented. It's not their house.
Or else they just sat on somebody's car while they was parked somewhere. And
it's ridiculous. Okay. I live in obviously one of the biggest cities. I'm sure. I don't even make $100,000 a year, but I live in a pretty nice place. I live in a decent neighborhood. Praise the Lord, because I lived very rough for a long time. I've only been here a couple years. Okay. And I wanted a better life for my children. So I'm like, we got to move up out the hood. I love the hood. I'm always going to love the hood. The hood's always going to be in me. Okay. Don't bring her out. Don't bring the Brooklyn out. But I'm just saying, like, seriously, if I had to make $100,000 to live here, I would still be where I was. Okay. So that's ridiculous. I saw that. I was just like, y'all don't even know what $1,000, like you don't even get $1,000 every 2 weeks when you get paid. So what are you talking about? Like, you don't even know what it looks like to have more than $1,000 in your account. And $100,000 is like $1? Really? Oh, okay.
If I was making 100,000 where I'm at right now, I would be living lavish. Because the rent here it's expensive, but it's like when you look at New York, and California, those are the most expensive places to live in the world. And like, I'm always seeing those videos like, here's this apartment. It's a studio with a window facing the wall for $15,000. I'm like, God, what is going on?
Everybody want to live in Manhattan. That's the problem. I could do a whole video about that. The people who don't live here, they think that New York City is just Manhattan. Okay, they don't remember the other boroughs. So it's like, hello, there's other boroughs that are not that expensive.
And I don't understand, like, what do you get out of living like that? Are you guaranteed an acting role? Are you guaranteed to get discovered? Are you gonna get discovered walking down the street for living there? I mean, that's what I want to know. Like, I couldn't see myself paying that much for a studio.
That's crazy.
It-
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even do it. And I'm a native. I wouldn't do it. And I'm here only because I was born and raised here. I share children with an ex-husband, so I can't just pick up and take his kids to another place. That wouldn't be right. But I definitely don't make $100,000 a year. I wish I did.
We all wish you did.
And
That's
if
why
I did, I would be living in the Hamptons probably. Not here.
That's why we on
This
here
place.
grinding out videos.
I keep wanting to be the next big star. I'm just still waiting.
What's up, Rod? How you doing tonight? We should put Rod. Right, Rod. Let me send me a text if you want to come on the show tonight. Send me a text. I'll send you the link. So, I don't get this. Like, where does this come from? I mean, I know it's come from social media. Is it? What's the next generation going to want? I mean, what are they? Is it going to come to a head where people realize, like, yo, we tripping? An ice cream date is fine. Making $50,000 a year is fine. Not everybody's going to be a millionaire. Not everybody makes six figures.
That's what I think they need to understand. But social media, I hate to blame social media, but they see these things on social media and they're not real.
They're very far from real. It's like they are in another world as far as what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And also their parents won't put them out. They're living. You're living at home, probably at 26 still, and your parents are taking care of everything. They're paying for your car note, your insurance, your phone, so you don't have any concept of what it is to struggle or to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 18, out, go, leave.
No, but okay, that's another discussion. Is that the way to do it, or should we be teaching? Because it's a thin line between, okay, you're gonna stay here, but you're gonna pay rent and buy groceries, or you're just gonna stay here and you know what I'm saying, just be living up here.
Right.
Where does it go from teaching to where you just doing too much? You know, being a burden. I mean, stressing out your kids because where's that line at?
When he starts arguing with you about putting your name on the orange juice box, that's when it's time for you to go. You saw my name on the box, Mom. Out. Get out.
Why are you labeling stuff in your house? Why are he labeling stuff in your house?
Because he paid for it with his own money that he got from working his part-time job.
That's why I can't have roommates no more. I can never have a roommate again. Oh, I will kill you.
I just feel like for some reason our community are sometimes quick to push the kids out but not prepare them to live on their own. I have an adult son, and it's like paired with the fact that it's difficult today, and then also, what have you been doing? Are you going to school? Are you working? What are you doing? Because if you're just mooching and you're not working and you're just laying around, that's a problem. You got to get the heck out. But if you're actually working and, for example, something happened and you had to come back home, even though you're a little older, you had to come back home. Well, that's fine. So, like, I want to give grace if they're trying to get their education and their career together. But if you are just chilling, you're right. You can get the hell out of 18. But if you're not doing that. What you there for? I mean, you could have been a doctor all these years you've been here. I'm not even lying. You could have did internship, everything. So yeah, that's like what my thing is. It's like I don't want to quickly kick a child out or an adult out if they're not ready, because then guess what? They're gonna come right back to you when they don't have no money because they never had a real job. They never had a career in place. But if you're getting your career together and you say, hey, I'm getting my career together, can I chill with you till I graduate? No problem. You're getting your stuff together so that when you move out, you can stay out. That's my goal.
You don't want to see them fail.
Of course not.
Want to see them fail, because I have 3 adult children and I've had to help them numerous times.
I'm laughing because I know.
I know the feeling too.
But because they've always been trying to do it on their own, and when they come to me, they're truly in trouble. Then I say, okay, if I do this for you, you got to pay me back by this date. It never happens. But I do eventually get paid back. But I know that I kept them from falling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all my children have families. They've all got children. My youngest, I don't know what happened with him. He's got 5. And so I'm just like, okay, you cannot, under any circumstances, move back into my house with 5 kids. So I try to help him as much as possible. But as long as they're trying to do it on their own
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing well and just hit a hiccup, I'm willing to help you through
Of
that.
course, yeah.
But like you said, if they just laying around doing nothing, you can go lay on somebody else's couch and stink it up and let them do your laundry. I don't
Right.
have
And if you
time.
have to work 3 jobs to pay your rent, then I don't know what to tell you because you had all this time to get a career. And so then go work those 3 jobs and get your own place.
Yeah, I've worked 3 jobs before. It's not a fun situation. You're
I mean, I know somebody that
exhausted.
worked 2, and that was rough. Like 2 8-hour shifts back to back. It's crazy.
Yes, it is very much.
I mean, that just goes in with, if you have a kid that graduated college, student loans is coming, and they got to, which is ridiculous how they do student loans. Like you putting these kids in serious debt. Graduating college, you got 100,000 debt just sitting there with compounded interest. So
Oh my God. They weren't in dental school because that's dental school money. Seriously. Dental school is like 100,000 or more a year.
Well, I mean, if you go to a private school, it's up there.
Private
Because
school.
my son went to a private school his first year and a half, I should say. And yikes.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yikes. So I was like, yo, I'm sorry, son. So it's best that he's transferring now because he's going to be paying that way for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So what we got the conclusion, like these kids, one day they're going to realize, are they going to tell the next generation, yo, don't do this?
I'm praying to God. I mean, I'm wondering, did our parents think this of us? Like, what were they?
You're Gen X, right? You said
you're
Gen X. They didn't think about us. They didn't think about us. That we were not on their minds at all.
I think we were more grounded because we didn't have social media. We didn't have phones.
Oh, that's true. We went outside. We went out there. We jumped.
But we did have social media. It just wasn't digital. Because you knew what Becky was doing over there down the road, because so-and-so down the street came and rode his bike and told you what she was doing. We had social media. It just wasn't digital.
It was a little different.
It was face-to-face. So we did have social media, and we were more self-reliant because nobody knew where we were. Remember, they had a commercial on at 10 o'clock every night. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? They had to remind our parents to look for us.
Oh no, my mama said when them lights.
No, that's our community. That's our community. Because I remember nose diving onto the porch just before the streetlights came on to keep from being beaten into oblivion. But that's our community. But that commercial came on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that commercial.
I remember. And it used to creep me out. Like, oh my gosh.
Like, who doesn't know why don't your parents know where you at?
That's late.
As a boy, growing up in that time, we was out there. We was out there running the streets. So I get why. But it was different time.
Oh, I mean, I'm probably weird because in my circle, I didn't really have a curfew like that. Like as a teenager, we were out late. We were at parties. We were at reggae parties at that. Okay.
That had to be nice.
My mama worked overnight. So my mom's not going to come from work every day, half shift to see what we were doing. She knew what we were doing. She trusted us. We were getting good grades. Hey mom, can I go to this party? And we get home at 3 a.m. Okay. I don't think that's normal for a 16, 15-year-old, but guess what? Didn't come home with no problems, no issues. Wasn't, we didn't sneak nobody living in our house. I think that it was just different. I don't know why. People ask me what was going on, but like I said, it was 3 of us. None of us really got in trouble. I mean, we did our work. I graduated high school on time. Okay. And so I went to a party, and it wasn't like every week. I'm not talking about every week we was out at 3 a.m. I'm just saying every now and again there's a party, and the party don't get started till 1. I mean, you know how it is. Come on.
Yeah.
And see, I was the opposite of that. I had a parent at home all the time.
Oh,
No, I still got good grades, but I still wound up pregnant at 16. But I did
you,
graduate on time,
you aren't
which was a
alone.
year early. So, and I still went to college. So,
Hmm.
it all
Everybody, yeah,
depends.
everybody life works out differently. It's what's so crazy, and you just never know what you have in common with somebody else. And just because Sally's 15 and she never got pregnant, she did get pregnant. She had an abortion. You just don't know. She didn't tell.
Right. No, she got pregnant, but they call her little sister. It's her little sister instead of her baby.
Oh, that would have been so rude.
Hmm.
That
Yep.
would have been
You know
so
back in the
rude.
day. You know back in the
Oh, I
day.
know they did it. I know they did,
Oh
but
yeah,
it was
yeah.
usually when it was the girl was like 12.
Wow. Dang. Yikes. But
Yeah,
It got
it
dark for a
happened.
second.
Well,
It got
yeah.
dark for a
listen,
second.
I'm learning.
Sorry.
I'm learning that there were a lot of dark things going on, and I was young and unknowing. Thank God.
Yes. Yes.
Now that I'm an adult and I can handle it a little better, I'm like, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, but imagine being that young and knowing that
Mm,
that was happening, and you
it's
going, "Wait a minute,
wow.
she's 12. Why is she okay? I'm gonna just go
Wow.
back over here and play with my Barbies."
That's
Mhm.
why I always say we do not want relationships like our grandparents and them back in the day. We do not want those old relationships. They was not good. They were not
Mm-mm.
healthy. They were dangerous.
They were. They were
Not
A
all
lot
of
of
them
them.
were bad though.
Well, not all were bad. Some were predatory, but
A lot of
I'm
them
just
were
saying. I
predatory,
mean,
but
Yeah, you always had the
not all of them
25-year-old
were bad.
man driving
hmm
by the high school, find look for his next wife, take her to the soda
exactly.
pop, take her to the Walgreens and give her a soda pop. You know what I'm saying?
And
That was
that's
it.
it. Y'all getting married next week.
Disgusting.
That still happens today in America.
Well, they
Wow.
lock them up now, like hopefully.
No, not if the parents sign off on it.
Oh yeah, Elvis, for example. I know that was like way back then, but what
No,
Elvis was doing is, I guess, what they're doing now still, which
Well,
was paying off. Not well, I don't know if he paid him off, but the parents was like, signing off here. Here's my daughter. Here you go.
yeah,
What?
there are states in this the country that do not have a minimum age for marriage. Meaning, if you want to give your 8-year-old to somebody, as long as you sign off and a judge signs off, there goes your kid.
okay, let's get out of this because
Oh
Thank
my.
you. Please.
Oh.
speaking of relationships, Jonah Hill, his ex-girlfriend starting to expose him after he find out he has a baby. He just had a baby, and his ex-girlfriend's now exposing him. She shared this text that he sent. Here's what he said, plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendship with men, to model, post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendship with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I'm not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. Those are my boundaries for a romantic partnership. Our boundaries with you based on the ways on these actions have hurt our trust. Now, is he wrong for setting boundaries? Is that controlling? Or is he saying basically, look, this is what it is. If you don't want it, I'm sorry. We can go our separate ways. What are your thoughts?
He can set as many boundaries as he wants. That sounds very controlling. Um, I agree with a couple of things, meaning, for example, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not, me personally, I'm not going to down a woman if she does it, but if you're posting your body and you're naked and you have everything hanging out and you're in a relationship, I have a problem with it for me. I'm not going to do that. But to list them out and send them in a message is strange. I mean,
But okay,
it's
but is it
odd.
controlling? He's letting her know, like, yo, this is what I need in a relationship. If you can't handle it, I respect that, and you can go your own separate way. There's
I,
no big issue.
it's controlling. It's controlling. It's negative. It's very controlling and weird.
I don't. I see it a little different. I don't see it as controlling. I see it actually as him being vulnerable and showing his insecurities.
It's very insecure. Basically, yeah, it's very insecure.
He he
Actually, true, true, true.
he is insecure, but he's trusting her with those insecurities, saying that if these are the things that make me upset and make me insecure, can you not do these things, or do we need to part our ways? I don't see it, like I said, I don't see it as controlling, but I do see it as slightly manipulative.
Uh, That's a good, better word, actually. Mm-hmm.
I'm showing you my vulnerabilities so I can make you change your behavior.
Okay,
That's
we got an expert on this type of topic. I'd like to welcome my guy in, Rod Uncensored. You know he's got. Hold on, wait. Let me change it.
oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Rod Uncensored.
Help
You know
You
he
know
has.
me.
Hello.
Help us.
Hello.
Help
You
us.
know,
Rod,
you
what are your
know,
feelings on the Jonah Hill situation?
you know, I'm Dr. Phil. You know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you do things like that. I used to do that all the time. I can't really be judgmental.
So
You
you
know what
would
I mean?
he do you feel he's setting boundaries or he's being controlling?
There's a lot of people controlling. Most women are controlling.
I'm not gonna lie, it could be. I mean,
You know what I mean? I had somebody told me, hey, you hit eating that Zaza again, we over with. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Women can be controlling and they always put that cat on the pedestal. That's why they control you. It's your kids and that cat. You know what I mean? So I if anything, I feel like he was kind of overstepping. It sounded kind of like he's gonna throw her in the car like OJ. But I'm just you know what I mean. At least she got away. You know what I mean. She could do her own thing. She could be Kiki Palmer.
But the thing about it is him saying she can't be in a bathing suit when she's a surf instructor is nuts. You can't expect her to give up her career. I mean, when that's what she does.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was a
they
little
wore
wild.
like bodysuits.
I mean but I mean at the same time, she's gonna be in revealing clothes because
right.
she's a you
Well,
know
it's gonna be
It's
tight,
gonna
but
vary. It's gonna vary, but it's gonna be either tight or it's gonna be like, cutouts.
right. So it's either gonna be a two piece
well then he
bikini.
need to walk away and stop trying to put his insecurities on her. Just say,
Hmm.
okay, this ain't for me and move on.
I mean, I don't know
Find
what.
you that nun
Yeah,
that's gonna be
that's what
covered
I was
from
gonna
head
say.
to
What
toe.
does he want? Who does he want?
Well, she should have known. Let me see if I can find the picture. She should have known that there was gonna be issues when he made it when he made her dress like him.
What?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
oh boy, oh
When
boy.
all right, let me share this picture.
Uh-oh, Rod look like he over there scheming.
Oh
Okay,
my.
if a man makes you wear a suit like this,
Um, sir, we break it up. I'm sorry. We're done. We're done. First of
and
all, I'm not wearing that.
you notice that his suit is more low cut than hers, and so like, what are we doing
He
here?
lost all that weight and now he's feeling himself, which is fine, but no, I'm not wearing that. I'm not. We're
I'm
done.
sorry, but I actually like that suit, but I
What?
wouldn't want to be made to wear.
To wear it.
I don't
Yeah.
like dresses, so that
Mhm.
suit looks very similar to the one I wore to my son's wedding. So um I don't have a problem with the suit, but I have a problem with the fact that he
You telling me.
made her wear it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
That's
that's to
crazy.
tell you what the relationship was about when they walked up to the scene like that to the red carpet.
I can't believe they got as far as the red carpet because he was showing signs of that before they even got to the red carpet. But
I don't know. I think since he lost weight, he's been kind of corny.
I
Because
mean, I understand the renewed confidence completely. Like you've been a certain way all your life, now you're different, and oh, people are finding me attractive now. So now, you're doing your thing, and he's allowed to have insecurities. We all have insecurities, all of us. We all have something that, or a couple things that we are insecure about. But go. Everybody always says this, and I'm not gonna like be what everybody else is saying. I'm just gonna say that it's not as easy for everybody to just heal, because sometimes this is a lifetime of hurt that ain't gonna just heal. But get in therapy. That's all I can say. Get in therapy
But
because
that's
that
the
might help.
thing about losing a lot of weight is it doesn't instill confidence. They have a smaller body mass now, but they still have the same mindset
Right,
that they
right.
had before because that's what they see when they look in the mirror. Is they still see that fat person because like you said they haven't healed from the trauma that they suffered while they were bigger. So even though that they're smaller and people are paying attention to them now, they're on guard. They're like, why is this person talking to me? Do they want to make fun of me? It is still the mindset of the bigger person that they were.
No, Kinshok, you knew me when I lost all the weight a few years back.
Yeah, I
I,
did.
I did not have that mind state.
No, you
I had
did
a little
not.
more confidence. I had a little more confidence, and I was kind of wilding out for a while. But we'll just leave it at that. But I mean, I get losing weight and getting confidence, but if you can't be this demanding if you're dating a high quality woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to know. Some women will put up with it though. So
That's true.
maybe the next one. I mean, maybe his current girlfriend's putting up with it.
I just don't know what type of woman he's looking for. I mean, are you looking
Someone
for a church
damaged.
girl?
Someone damaged. Someone is damaged as him. And then it's
Mm,
going to become toxic
wow.
because you got two damaged people and they're feeding off of each other. And it's just going to spiral into something toxic.
hmm
What he needs is a therapist that he's not going to fall in love with.
Please he's straight, completely straight. Give him a man, please. A man, an older man.
Hold on, before we go further, Rod, what's up with the background you got? Why you got the Adam 22?
This what I'm going with all 2023, man. A lot of us don't understand. A lot of us was Adam 22, and we just didn't know it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
You know what I mean? She just honest with her truths. You know what I mean? We gotta respect it, but some of us, you know what I mean, sharing the same woman, or you know what I mean, some women are sharing the same man. You know what I mean? We gotta be honest with it. She just getting paid for it. That's the only difference.
Look, my thing about that is I'm pretty sure she told him, look, either I'm gonna do a scene with another guy and make this money this way, or I'm gonna leave you and get half of your stuff that way. So either way, I'm getting paid. So make a decision. How you want me to get paid? And he's like, you know what? You can sleep with another man. And then when he seen how much attention he was getting, he kind of leaned into it, making himself look like the cuck, and getting the extra everything from that because he
But
cashing in from it.
to be honest with you about it though, it's a lot of porn stars, you know what I mean? I don't know a lot of people know this, will refuse to have sex scenes with black guys.
Yeah.
Right? So she must have already had this in her mind, and she must have been already attracted to black men to do this. It's not something that's a spirit of the moment. I'm just turned 35. I just want a black man to film with. You know what I mean? It's not no spirit in the moment like that.
Can I ask why that is? Does anyone know why that is?
Because it lowers their value.
Yeah.
How?
Because what's the majority of people in this country?
Tracie, don't leave us now. Hold on. Keep
No,
your
but for
spirit
real.
in your body.
Because we are the lowest of low, apparently.
Right.
I put that in quotes, obviously. Because you can't get lower than us, apparently. What? That is the one thing in life. Let me tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go too far off.
Now go ahead.
But that is the one thing that really sets me off is when people look at you based on something you could not control and they demean you and put you down like they're better than you.
So, because she's a white woman
That's crazy.
slept with a black man, she's now worth less.
No, because her fan base. She's looked at as the white rose, and that fan base. Trump supporting fan base. I don't know, MAGA. I don't know. And they see her sleeping with a black man. It's like, oh, how could you?
He
You don't want to watch you
soiled
no
her.
more. Yeah.
He soiled her. Oh
No,
God.
it this the overall what she said, like Raz, this is why I feel like this gotta be over soon, because when she said, you know what I mean, I was hurting for like 3 to 4 days, like it's over with for me. You know what I mean? This shit's over with. You know what I mean? There's no let's cry together. It's time to pack your bag to the left, to the left. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you come back from that? I mean,
Like,
I wish Marcy was there because she could explain it better because she's in that sort of same position. I don't know.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, can I ask a question?
Yeah, we're going to bring this up when Marcy comes back because I don't think she comes home talking like that. Like, oh my God, I'm so sore. I'm so, he really stretched me out. I don't think she says that.
oh, she was being really using all the verbs.
But that's not true of all black men, right?
No,
I don't know.
The others.
Hold up.
Listen, let the others tell it. All
Right.
black men have like 12-inch schlongs. Okay, let everybody else tell it. Outside of us that have dated black men who know that ain't true. Okay, but I'm not. We gonna big up our men. We're not gonna be like they are mini micros. We're not gonna tell them that. Let them think what they want. I ain't never corrected nobody that said. I never corrected nobody that said black men have they all have small. Never. You think they all have BBCs?
But
Find out for yourself.
Well, let me.
like, but it's funny though, man, because you know what I mean. It's at the point of I tell them this. The strongest animal, right, in the jungle is a silverback gorilla. You know what I mean? He can't be jumping tree to tree with no big piece.
Yeah, because they're not retractable on gorillas, are they?
No, how you gonna jump around with a big piece going tree to tree?
That would be impractical.
It'd be touching. It'd be
Wait a
touching
minute, they
acorns
do
and
it
stuff.
one-handed, so maybe they're holding it with the other hand.
Yeah, but that weight would throw off his equilibrium.
Have you ever seen a silverback gorilla?
No, obviously.
They're big
me
all
Google it.
over. They're
me
big
Google it.
all over.
Let me Google it on my iPad because
Please do. They are big all over. Holding on to that ain't gonna be no problem for them.
No, I mean, I've already have a bunch of random information in my head. Now, thanks a lot because now I'm gonna be researching this
You know what I mean?
tonight.
So,
You're welcome.
And I'll be telling my coworkers tomorrow. Okay, we just did the sexual harassment thing. I'm gonna watch it, but
But I will love you forever.
But the funny thing is, Adam actually picked out the guy he wanted. I mean,
because this guy's legendary. Pause. Let me say that. Let me say that.
he's legendary.
This boy legendary. I seen a couple of his tapes. You know what I mean? Because I'm, you know what I mean. That's my cheating time. Okay. Or you know what I mean? I
Use
watched
research. Use some research for your show, so you had to check him out and see what you know. What I'm saying. Pause. Yeah, again. Pause.
You know what I mean? He be, man, he's an ice pick. That's all I gotta say. He be digging niggas out like ice pick. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. With in Kinshok voice, he's a 11-20 fucking mage. He's a mage.
What? He's a mage. Frost, arcane, or fire.
Oh my god.
He more like ice. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know what I mean. This to see he does all them flicks of the black. He does it with all the white one in black. You know what I mean. So I said, yo, that's like picking Mr. Marcus to do your girl. You know what I mean. He's a new age Mr. Marcus. You know what I mean. It's crazy. Why would you choose that person of all people? I wouldn't choose that if my girl was doing flicks.
If you had to choose one guy to do your girl, ladies, you had to choose one man, one woman to do your guy.
No.
Are you picking somebody who will please him the most? Or are you picking somebody who you think will do nothing and just come back to you?
I want the ugliest girl that lives in the United States. I mean,
do they have to be like a actual, like real person? Or
yes, real person.
Damn, we can't choose cartoons. Damn.
No, real person.
No, she would. Like I said, we all have insecurities, right? So she would have to probably be opposite of me since I'm what he likes, I hope. So I wouldn't want to pick the most beautifulest girl. I wouldn't pick Beyonce for sure. Definitely not. He ain't never coming back.
I would
come back
probably
the
pick
same.
Rihanna.
Nope.
You would pick Rihanna to do your man?
What? You going a little too high there.
You're going to lose him.
Hey, I don't think that battle axe can handle them AKs.
Wow.
Look, you asked me who I would pick, and that's who I would pick.
She's gorgeous. I love Rihanna.
She is. She's very beautiful.
Nah, I'm picking somebody sloppy like Rod Wave.
Thank you. See, you feel me. This girl. It's
but
not
just
about weight,
because you
men like
mean that
stuff.
person unattractive does not mean they are going to be bad in the bed.
I'm picking somebody with asthma and the mask.
I just need somebody out of shape because you can't. Healthy girls can't stay up that long. We can't even stay up there that long. So if she don't have no stamina, she really not gonna be able to stay up there. She gonna be up there
picking
for 5 seconds.
unathletic brother I know, the most unathletic can't walk and chew gum.
Y'all really don't care about y'all partners, dude.
I love him to death, but he not picking nobody over me. I'm definitely not giving him Rihanna. And he's West Indian too.
He's gonna be talking about that for the rest of the man. Rihanna did
and
this.
He loves Rihanna.
But it's a one-time thing. That he get that one time and that's it, right?
One time can change your entire
life.
but
he make that one time, but it's never gonna be the same.
It's never gonna be the same. And Tracie,
you can try to do something to him like Rihanna did that better. You know?
Okay, Rihanna did that better. Pay this gas bill. Rihanna did that better. Pay this insurance bill. Rihanna did that better. Pay this light bill. I don't care what Rihanna did better. Just keep paying these bills.
No, he gonna go to the islands and find him another Rihanna. He gonna find the next one.
Okay, no, you ain't gonna have no money to go to the islands because you're gonna be paying these bills.
Okay.
No, Rihanna is very dangerous around my way.
God, can you imagine? You see, ASAP put 2 babies in her back to back. You know that's dangerous.
Did she even have that baby yet? How long she been pregnant now? They said she went to Barbados, and when she's about to give birth, she goes to Barbados. She wants to have her baby there. So I thought she was about to have the baby. I didn't hear anything.
You know what's good when she had Drake and Chris Brown fighting in the club, throwing bottles at each other over it.
Oh God!
It's amazing.
Oh my!
Listen. If my girl got to choose and she picked somebody like Jill Scott, it's a wrap. It's a rapper.
I love me some Jill Scott. Though.
I love Jill Scott too, and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, I don't want nobody else unless I can have her again.
Oh God!
I will save myself for Jill Scott again. Rod, who are you picking?
Oh, you should be picking. Out of what?
For your wife.
Can it be like 2 midgets?
It's your choice. I say yes. I mean, they're fun size.
About that though.
You gonna pick Wee Man from Jackass?
No, I'm just saying 2 midgets.
I mean, but 2 would make one. Let me stop.
Right, they might.
Now, no disrespect if you're a little person. I'm just saying, would that's not equivalent though, right? So I think you'd only be.
I don't know. I've never been with a midget, so
little person.
I corrected myself.
Yeah,
little person. I've never been with. So
it's probably like Selma Hayek.
Oh man.
Yeah, Selma Hayek.
Oh, okay. She looks good for her age.
The little Spanish rice with the oxtail.
Oh yes. Oh God, I'm hungry too. Damn.
Go ahead, just go like this. I'm sorry, my tongue. 1 second.
Oh man.
Supposed to keep talking when I go away for a second.
Oh, sorry. we were just taking a little drink break. Okay. Oh, by the way, I see this gorilla. Good Lord. Okay.
Yeah, you see the gorilla. Gorilla can't do it.
Yeah, he could swing with one hand and hold with the other. He's fine.
He can lift the thighs, but he ain't gonna put it in the spine.
All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this next thing real quick.
Another topic. Thank you.
Hold on, let me load this up quick. Speaking of gorillas, I want to play this video.
What a segue.
Speaking of gorillas, because this is crazy.
Got my vampire fan out.
All right. Is it loading? Let's play this video and let's talk about this for a second.
Oh shit!
Yeah, hey, my man, you gotta come out. I don't want no white man. No one's trying to touch you. Shut up, bitch. Oh, you shut up, bitch. Watch. Come on.
Can you hear it?
Hey, get back. Hey, no, hey, that's it. Hey, do you want? Y'all gonna kill me? Now you go. I got it. Give me your fucking hand. I got it. Y'all want to kill me? Give me your hand. I got it. Relax. I got it. She ain't gonna. You ass bitches. You gay bitches. If you kill me, you You are going down.
Nobody wants to hurt you.
If you kill me, you're going down
Nobody
first.
wants to hurt you. I'm not a
You're going down first. You're going down first.
Alright.
Oh my motherfucking
Get her up. Get her up.
Solito se van a morir. Solito ustedes se van a morir. They save your mother, bitch. They touch you. Hey, grab away. Let's go. More charges. Don't you tell me.
All right.
That got me.
Don't kick. Stop kicking.
Oh,
Stop kicking. Stop kicking.
that got me. That happened.
Stop
I
kicking.
want it. That got me.
Stop.
Damn.
That got
Cut
me.
it out. Stop. Cut it out.
Hey, let go of me right now.
Kick it.
Hey,
Are you gonna stop
you
kicking?
look at me.
Are you gonna stop
Yes,
kicking?
you let go of me.
Are you gonna stop
You
kicking?
tell me to let go of me right now.
stop kicking?
Yes. You just put it out. Hey,
Stop kicking. Stop kicking. Stop kicking. Stop kicking.
hey, look at me. Look at me.
I gave you the
You
chance. So
look
let's
at me.
walk.
No.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's go.
Look at
Grab a
me.
leg. Grab a 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 leg.
Watch. Y'all go in the jail. Y'all go in the jail. You won't have a job tomorrow. You won't have a job tomorrow. Look at me, my.
All right. If you don't know who that is, that's Jocelyn Hernandez getting arrested, and she lost her complete mind. What is she on?
Cocaine.
I know that. The booger sugar.
That's what everybody said, and I believe it. Because she's like, the thing that is just irritating, didn't she just have this big fight with Big Lex? And I seen that fight. It was the most vicious thing I ever seen.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Did that make you want to jump on, help her? Would you help her?
Hell no. And whoever threw water on her walked away, he was a punk. But anyway, like, you don't throw water and run away. But like, my thing is, it's so difficult sometimes. Like, I understand getting out of your mind. I understand that. Getting, you're mad, you're angry, whatever. But when it comes to like knowing that you have children that are going to see this eventually on television or whatever, like they're going to look it up. Bonnie Bella, I don't know how old she is now. I know she's like, I don't know. She's probably around 7 or 8. I don't know. I don't know how old she is now. But you have a daughter. Like, this is what your child is looking up to. This is not even the first fight you've had this year. And they had to lift this lady up and drag her. Like, this is crazy. And by the way, I had not seen this footage at all before just now. I am flabbergasted.
I like my women crazy like that, so I kind of got steamed up a little bit.
Oh,
She will kill you.
She will kill you. She will punch you.
I like a little razor blade and lemon juice in her mouth.
Oh my god!
That kind of gets me kind of zesty.
Kinshok, what were your thoughts? Kinshok, what are your thoughts?
Well, first, I don't really know who she is, but she had to be on something to. I don't even know what set her off.
Because we don't know what the hell happened in the beginning. We just.
But that was.
You're talking about that, bro.
Seems like it was a little bit over the top.
It was
response, and I'm a person who can respond a little bit over the top. I've never had to be carried out.
And then, how many cops were in the picture? Like,
far too many.
Okay, why can't y'all control this one person? First of all, I don't.
Because if somebody is wilding out,
I guess you have to back up.
Very,
that could be a lawsuit, right?
Not only that, but you can get injured.
Okay.
Because it looked like she had on like pink heels.
Oh,
if she'd have kicked somebody in the face with those,
that would have been.
But we gotta be real about this.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta understand it's different standards for women. If that had been a man, he got shot up.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, stomped out. Yeah,
he would have got slammed face first, and she's black, and she's a woman of color. If she was a man, her face would have been slammed on that concrete. They wouldn't have hesitated to pull out a gun. Period. Sorry.
You got shot up.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is there a code that police use when it's a person of status?
Yes, because when I used to work at a hotel, they had different codes for police for like Badger players getting in trouble, they had a special code for it to say on the radio because you just can't see on the live radio. Like, we got a couple of football players down here, that would get on the news. So they want to cover it up. They have a special code that they use to say that, what's going on.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure they got a special code for celebrities.
Oh yeah, she's on.
So then
TV.
that's partially why she wasn't tased, shot, whatever, because they used that code when they called in.
Of course, she's on TV on a current show, a reality show. She's always in the news. She's been in past reality shows. They're not trying to hurt her on film.
Oh no, put that reality show on TV. I'll tune in every week to watch
get on the Zeus network. You see a whole bunch of her. That's what she's
no, I don't want that scripted stuff. I want this.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is. Her fighting.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's all it is. Well, I ain't missing nothing then because she's fighting on the news, so I can see that on the news.
She turns into a demon, like when she gets up.
Yeah, she does.
It's crazy.
And I've gotten mad. I've gotten angry, and I understand you seeing red. But the thing is, you literally, you know how much trouble you can get in for hurting a cop. Like
she don't care.
She don't care. That's why we're wondering: are you on crack? Are you on cocaine? Like, what are you on? It ain't just cocaine. It's a special cocaine.
She's not on crack. She's on that powder.
I don't think so. She probably has some kind of undiagnosed mental illness that
she could. She could, but it's hard for us to say.
A lot of people bail with that.
Yeah,
you give a lot of people bail with that mental illness.
Yeah,
that doesn't excuse me. That doesn't excuse you from your behavior just because you have a mental illness. Because if you don't treat your mental illness, then you are accountable for everything you do when you have an episode.
And she is. She needs to go to jail.
And she should be.
I'm not.
I wasn't giving her an excuse. I was just saying that's probably the underlying problem.
Maybe she's bipolar. Who knows? We don't.
Because in the other fight, her face was like a straight demon going after that woman trying to punch her.
That was scary to me. And the girl was not fighting back. And they said that she wasn't fighting back because she had warrants and she didn't want to get in trouble. Whatever. That's what they.
No, she had no heart.
I mean,
I wanted to say that, but I did not know who Big Lex was. I had to look her up.
When you got somebody coming at you like that,
she was just like, her face was just coming. I was just like, girl, why you ain't fighting?
Big Lex became Small Lex.
But you know what's crazy? She told Jocelyn, pull up.
Oh, John, that's the
Jocelyn pulled up. So what's the problem? I don't understand. I mean, she pulled up and she had nothing to do. I was so irritated by that. I'm just like, she's standing there getting beat up and she's not even fighting back. But you told her, pull up. So I assume if you tell me to pull up, we both gonna be fighting. Not I'm just gonna be beating you up. But okay, that's not fun.
But Tracie,
I mean, if I fight you, I want you to fight back because that's not fun.
That's called the armadillo.
Please don't put
the armadillo fighting style. The ball
please
up.
don't put people in bipolar.
No, I said I'm not a psychologist. I said it could possibly be. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a degree. So whatever I say is just my opinion.
Kinshok be give everybody a pass.
I what? I mean what?
Give everybody a pass. Dang.
I'm not giving her a pass. I
don't know what it is, but I mean,
I said she probably has an undiagnosed mental illness. I'm not giving her a pass on anything. She acted totally out of line and should be accountable for everything she did.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But
so
she needs help.
She does.
That's a lot of help.
What kind of help does she need?
Rod,
medication, sedation.
Oh, you married, so I ain't worried about
restriction. I don't know what she need, but
leave those women. Hey, listeners, leave those women alone.
But they got the best box though.
But you know, it's
yes,
just
we do.
More than anything though. I really feel sad. That whole situation is just that situation is a mess. I hate, it's to the point where there was a point when you were younger and you would like to see fights. You like watching fights.
I still do.
I don't. I hate it. I hate seeing people beat each other up. If I ever ran into these videos, it's never on purpose. You know how it is on social media. You just be scrolling and you're like, oh God.
It used to be cool when like every once in a while you'll see a fight online, but now it's like every day, like constant fight. Like,
I can't.
Okay, it's too much.
I can't. And I definitely don't want to see children fighting. That's definitely no. Why are you an adult and you're okay with watching kids? Would you want your child to be beat up on social? No, you wouldn't. So
I don't
can't
know.
stand
I might will. When she run that mouth, go ahead, get that chin
Lord have
music.
mercy. No.
It builds character.
Yeah, because I saw one fight online that was deserved. This woman was talking mess to this other woman who happened to be Hispanic, and she told her to go back to her country and pushed her.
Oh,
And
that's
that
like Cam
woman
videos.
smacked her.
That's
She smacked her hard.
Oh,
that's a
And I was
Cam
like, you
video.
deserved every bit of that. You
mm,
could have walked away. You right. It was a Karen video. I was
dang.
like, you could have just walked away. It- You deserved every bit of that.
All right, so we're gonna start to shut down. Tracie, let them know where to find you at.
Sincerely, Tracie is where I'm at. I talk about celebrity news. I sing a lot. I really do sing a lot.
Are you? Give me your Twitter too.
Oh, sorry. On Twitter, I have so many names, googers, but I am the cutest _ Virgo on Twitter, and I literally tweet. Oh, you.
Yeah, I follow. We follow each other. You froze. Rod,
All
get your
right now.
information out.
So follow me, y'all. I don't talk about nothing I'm ashamed of.
You know, this is Rod Uncensored, the pro BB lover. We ain't taking no application. Lizzo, you have to stop using the title. We don't want you in, you know what I mean, the lettering of BB Dubs. You got to go somewhere else, maybe where trolls are, or somewhere. You're not welcome no more on this block, BB Dub block. Your clothes is ugly.
Why I will fold for Lizzo.
Okay. You know what I mean? Also, we got stuff coming on the Rod Uncensored Network, Rod Uncensored Media now. I changed the name.
Okay.
We got stuff coming on. I got an author, I got a artist, painter coming on, / podcaster / musician coming on this Saturday. He's based out in California. He's going to tell me about his struggles of being a Black queer. I think that's what the lettering I'm supposed to use. Black queer for men, I think. That's what he goes by. He's going to talk about his struggles and trauma, and we just going to have a good conversation, because I'm not a homophobe. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on. You know what I mean? Plan Bs are still going for 25 in Maryland. So come check me out. Also, Rod Uncensored Network is on YouTube and RodPod21 on Instagram. And Lizzo, please stop with these ass cheeks out. It looked like corned beef hash.
Wait, she did it again?
I'm just saying, please stop, man. I'd rather see Rosie O'Donnell in a thong before I see
Okay.
you.
Okay. Don't put that picture in nobody's head. Don't put that picture in everybody's head.
But that's it. That's all I have today.
And also, we gotta give shout out to Marcy. She'll be back with us next week. Find her on Twitter at Marcy Diamond 2. Why is it 2? Because it's her second Twitter. They banned the first one. Check out her TikTok at Marcy Diamond. Check out her page at www.pog.life. I am Ras Mixx. You can find me on YouTube.
Hey, is she on the Mount Rushmore for Pauls?
Who?
Marcy. I think it's Sarah J. It's not too many Pauls.
We could talk. I mean,
Angelina Castro.
We go on definitely. We go on an hour about that. You know.
All right, go ahead.
Because hey, check her out. Paul.life. I'm Ras Mixx. You can find me on YouTube at Ras Mixx. Subscribe to the channel. Find me on Twitter. Only Twitter. I got all social media. Just find me on Twitter. Ras_Mixx. Follow me. And also check out Kinshok 29. I know it's wrong on the little banner thing, but it's Kinshok 29. Add her on Twitter, follow her, and ask her about her feet. Any last words before we shut down for tonight?
Great discussion. That's all I can say. I got some research to do on Google though.
We love y'all.
Jonah Hill, you a legend. Don't let the people cancel you. They try to cancel my brother off of what's he on? Creed 3. They try to cancel him. Don't let them. You got the powerful thing. You a cashew. I can't say the word. You a cashew though. So you can't get canceled.
All right, we out. Love y'all. See y'all next time.